Boy, Y.A.K, you not watching Popular Tare TV. Hey, it's going down.
Oh, we done put the glasses on. You know it's on once again. Popular Tare TV, hosted by your boy Chris Gaines. If you ain't hit the like or subscribe button yet, man, what you waiting on? I'm chilling with Y.A.K, Chosen Few Entertainment. How you doing?
What's going on, my brother?
Man, I'm chilling. I can't call it, bro. You know what I mean? So, man, tell the people who you is, man. First time seeing you on the platform, man. Who you is and what you do.
For sure, man. Mo, I go by the artist name of Y.A.K. You know, I'm from North Louisiana, man, but I'm all over the place, man. I'm in Houston, Mississippi, Baton Rouge. Man, I'm all over the place just working, man. You know, CFE Chosen Few Entertainment on record label, and that's it.
Yeah, man. Where you originally from?
I'm originally from Newarton, Louisiana. It's North Louisiana, a small town in Tensar Parish.
Okay, for people who not familiar with the area, what kind of area that is?
Man, it's really surrounded by farmland, man. Small, 2 gas stations, shit. Probably 1,200 people at the max. That's about it, man. You know how that go.
Right. Okay, man. What kind of kid you was growing up in an area like that? Or
Man,
you moved around a lot?
I was raised by a single parent. My mom by myself, man. She held it down. Played sports. Was cold as fucking basketball, you know what I'm saying? Football 2 hours straight. And really we just was doing that. Me and my partner, Goon, we started doing music when we was like 10th grade. So I've been doing music since like 04.
04?
04, yep, 04, yep.
Okay, so what influenced your music style?
Shit, Jesus. Shit, listen to Jesus. I fuck with Jesus. So that's Jesus. Kind of Big Crit kind of too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you say you come from a single parent household, man. How you think that affected you growing up?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, it really didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. It really didn't because my mom was so solid that, you know what I'm saying, that she ain't never let nothing slack. Like I talk to my daddy now, sometimes I still ain't got no grudge against him. I don't hold nothing against him because he wasn't there. I still keep it 100 with him. Like, shit, I don't know what was the situation, but I know mom held it down and that was it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how old were you when you first got into music? To where you was like, man, I kind of like this.
Shit, probably about 8th grade.
About 8th grade?
Yep, 8th grade, yep.
Did you perform in any of the showcases, talent shows?
Nah, not in high school I didn't.
Yeah.
Nah, not in high. Me and my partner we had got a studio. Matter of fact, back in that time, we had like Music Matchbox. You would fucking record the mic up there to the what you call. You just had to run the whole take through with no stopping, with no breaking it down, with no, none of that type. You just run the whole track. So me and him was doing that shit every day at the school for like 2 years, and that's how I started fucking with the music too.
Okay, at this present time, how old are you?
34.
34?
Yep.
Okay, as far as the music, man, being 34, man, what type of things are you talking about in your songs?
Man, I'm really talking about my life, man. Basically, my life, what I've been through, some of my partners have been through, their stories, my stories, you know what I'm saying, just putting it in the mix. Because I think people need to hear like some authentic stuff right now in this time. Even though the wave ain't there, but I think if you stay consistent enough, it'll work.
Right, man. What you hoping to accomplish with your music?
Man, I just really want to get the message out there, like the message for this type of people that I represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, be about your money, take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Hustling with your niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hustling together, ain't no bullshit. Everybody keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to on that campaign type of shit. Just fly laid back nigga type. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, man. Like you seem like a very intelligent person. You know what I mean? Let's talk about some of the ups and downs you had to get to the point where you at now, man. You know, as far as, yeah.
Man, I had first major. It ain't no bad thing, but I had a child when I was 16, so I was in high school with a kid, so that made me, you know what I'm saying, have a different thought process. Even though I ain't know the big thing impact that I did, may had a child early, I ain't know what the word I'm looking for, the obstacle I was gonna be facing. You know what I'm saying? So. And then, but just go with it. When I was 18, I started working and stuff and got right to it.
Right. Man, do you hope to sign a deal or you thinking independent?
Man, it just depends on the situation. It depends on the situation, man. Whatever the best situation fit me, you know what I'm saying? That's what it be. Whatever I negotiate, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing.
Man, with the new wave of music, man, right now going on with the TG Commas, the HDs, and the new wave of jig music, I call it. You know what I mean? Is you listening to it, you feeling it?
And I
That's
really
your type of
ain't,
music, or
I really ain't tapped into it like that. To be honest with you, I really ain't. I'm more tapped in on. I'm still fucking with the old nigga shit.
okay,
The Raw, the G's, the Fabulous, the Big Chris, the Coles, the Kendrick, shit like that. I'm fucking with Currency down there in New Orleans. I'm fucking with Larry June. I'm on that type of vibe.
okay. So it seems like you more lyrical than
Yeah,
rap.
yeah,
You know what I
right, yeah,
mean?
right.
So could you see yourself in the URL battle or something like that? You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Nah, probably not.
Right, right.
Nah.
Have you ever watched URL
I
before?
think
You
I
ever got
watched. Yeah, I
into it
watched it a couple
before?
times. Yep, I seen a couple clips of it. Yep.
Okay. So at this present time, what you working on, man? Talk to me.
Man, I'm
Your new
working
project.
on. I just dropped Strictly for My Fans 3.
I like that.
Yeah, I just dropped Strictly from that was the last sequel of that one. And I got Talking to Myself 2 finna come out in probably about another 2 weeks. Talking to Myself.
Okay, all platforms.
All platforms, yeah, all major platforms. Yep.
Okay, links will be down below.
Mm-hmm.
Any features on that thing we can be looking for?
I got Chris Nolan, artist out of Houston.
Okay.
I got an artist out of Streetport named Woody Slim on there.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna add about one more person on, and they're gonna be it.
Gonna be it.
Is
there anybody you want to work with that you know what I mean that like you see around the city or that you be like, man, I can't never catch him or her?
Ray Vicks, man. I want to fuck with Ray
Vicks.
Vicks. Yeah, him or Lil and the Champ. I fuck with them. I've been checking them out for a while. That's my type of vibe right there.
Okay. Man, but how you write your music, man? You writing?
I write my music. I write all my music.
So you ain't going in to punch in like the youngsters, right?
Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it writing everything.
Right. So what category would you put your music in? If I was on Pandora, you know what I mean? Like what would I have to type in to say your song come on next?
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Yeah. Right. Yo got it, yeah.
Yeah, why Jeezy influence you so much like that? Is it the trap lifestyle?
I just like the hustle, you know what I'm saying? I just like the hustle, you know what I'm saying? When I was in high school, that type of hustle, I ain't never seen it before. Same thing like Yo got it, they got the hustle. I like the hustle.
Like the hustle.
You know what I'm saying? I just like the hustle.
Right, right. So man, I hear that you a jack of all trades. You know what I mean? You rapping, you're an artist, you CEO.
Yep.
You doing music videos, behind the scenes.
Yep.
Brother, when do you sleep?
I don't.
Right, let's talk about it.
I don't. Probably 4 hours a day, maybe.
Okay. When did you get into the camera?
Maybe when I first said I was going to take music serious, I'm like, okay, how can I cut the middleman out the deal? How can I cut everybody else to cut costs and then focus on one thing? Like, I really spend my money on promotion. If I can do, I got my own studio, I got my own cameras, I can do everything else, but now I can just focus on spending the money on promotion now.
Okay.
I ain't got to worry about, paying somebody to shoot my video, going to a studio to mix and record. I can do that myself, or I can get somebody to come to my studio and do it. So I just focus on my money on the promotion side and fucking with the DJs and shit like that.
So you mixing and mastering yourself?
Mixing and mastering myself, yeah.
Okay. Are you do you feel like by you doing everything yourself and you saving money, you know what I mean? Do you feel like you maybe hindering yourself?
Kind of, but I feel like I'm gonna do it to a certain point. Until I feel like I get in a certain point, but I still fuck with some studio, but majority of my stuff I do myself. But I feel like when I get into a certain point, then I start, you know what I'm saying, letting other people start doing it. Like I got my partner here fucking with the camera right now, you know what I'm saying? So getting everybody else involved who want to fuck with the music, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because I think sometimes when you go to another studio or you have somebody else recording like I'm doing now, you just kind of get that another sauce from a different perspective of what I think he should sound like compared to, cause I record myself too. And sometimes, man, you'll be your own biggest critic and you know what I'm saying? You'll be going crazy on what you think your stuff should sound like. And, we done all been there, you know what I mean? So sometimes having that second opinion
definitely,
really matter, man. So at this point in your career, do you feel like you need a manager?
Maybe. But I'm not.
Are you gonna manage yourself too?
I probably ain't gonna manage myself now. I probably ain't gonna. When I find the right person, because I think everybody else they jumping the wave, so they looking for that one. So I don't sound like nobody else. So it's gonna be hard for somebody to want to fuck with me until they see something really want to move. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you don't know who really fuck with, who to trust or not. They just trying to. But that's how I feel though.
Man, take me through a day in the studio with you, man. What's your process of putting the song together?
Man,
you make the beat too?
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with I
got one thing you
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay,
I don't.
We got on one thing.
I don't do that. Nah, I don't do that. I don't make beats. But I just fucking turn the beat on. I might sit there with the beat on for about 3-4 hours, or I might listen to 2 or 3 days. and just go back in there and fuck with. I might write the verse first, come back a day and fuck with the hook. And then some nights sometimes when you in the groove, you might go 2 songs a night, 3 songs a night. It just depends. It ain't always like that, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like that.
Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids, man?
Yeah, I got 4 kids.
Any sons?
I got 2 sons, 2 girls.
Would you let them get into the music industry? That was something they wanted to do.
Yeah, I let them fuck whatever they want.
Because a lot of people be feeling like, I don't want my kids in the music industry, man. It's so cutthroat. You know what I mean? Especially when you done like been in it for a while and you start seeing, which is gonna be my next question, is how much are you paying attention to the business side?
A lot. We just right before we walked up, man, came over and we was talking about the business side of like how many people that be getting, messed over, and basically I just got to try to find the right people in my corner and do my own homework too and study the game more. And when I start doing real business for real.
Right. Have you ever seen some money off one of your songs you put out yet?
Yeah, a couple.
Like a check or whatever that came out?
Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much, man, you can pretty much just sign yourself, create your own catalog, you know what I mean, and just knowing how to license your music out, put it out in the right way, learning how to promote yourself and things like that. You can kind of create your own bag.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was following the blueprint, like Currency blueprint, Larry June blueprint, Filthy Rich blueprint. Niggas who built their catalog up and then they start getting paid off their catalog. You wonder why they looking like they looking and doing what they doing. They can drop when they want to drop. They got their own cameras. They got their own studios. They got their catalog. You know what I'm saying? So I rather run it like that.
I mean, that's true. You know what I mean? Because I feel like today in 2022, I feel like good music can sell as well as bad music. You know what I mean? Look at the Island Boys. You know what I mean? So I just feel like being consistent, promoting yourself.
Know what I'm saying?
I always stand in front of the camera, let people know what you got going on. It's pretty much all you need. But it goes back to what I was saying when I first met you. It's like a lot of people don't have that personality for to wake up in the morning, Monday through Friday,
and do that.
And be in character like that. They might do it Monday and Tuesday, but then Wednesday comes something happen. Now they back to just feeling like they don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? So you gotta have a passion for it because everybody doing the same thing right now.
Everybody doing the same thing.
So everybody doing the same thing on TikTok and Snapchat. It's like, what can I do to stand out without having to bend my morals?
It be consistency. Most people don't stay consistent though.
Right.
They'll be here for 4 months, 5 months. Then the money run out. Then what you gonna do? They ain't investing in themselves. That's the difference. No matter what, my shit might not be hot tomorrow today, but if I keep dropping, I already got the cameras, I of the studio. I can keep being consistent over and over and over. Something might hit.
Okay. Well, being in the studio, man, recording yourself, man, what's some of your favorite plugins you like to use?
Man, I like to fuck with the CLA2A.
Okay, you're a Waves, man.
I'm a Waves, man, yup. CLA2A, I fuck with the SSL. What else I fuck with? API 500, I think. Yeah.
Talking about 2500?
2500, yeah, that one.
That's a China strip, right?
China strip, yeah. That one, what else I fuck with? On the reverb,
See, man, my idea about Wave plugins, man.
Come on with it. You fuck with
huh?
I'm gonna see if you fuck with what it is.
I'm gonna give you my idea of Wave.
Apollo Twin, you fuck with the
yeah, Apollo Twin, but I started from the ground up though. Like I was in the studio the other night and they had a dude saying that he was recording on the U87. I'm telling the dude like, nah, I'm listening to it, you know what I mean? That's not a U87.
Yeah.
Niggas sold him a fake U87, you know what I mean? Because I use a Newman. And I try to tell people, man, when you record music, you shouldn't have to break an arm and a leg to get that sound that you're looking for. But going back to the Wave plugin.
So you got that mic?
With the Newman?
Yeah, Newman, you got, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, people think you need to buy this stuff because of the brand. No, we're not buying this stuff because of the brand. We're buying this stuff because it works.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So people get caught up in the SSL boards and stuff like that. And a lot of people ain't never seen an SSL board in real life to understand why people like the SSLE or the SSLG or the story behind it. But I just think like when it comes to Waves, bro, Waves is like having like real deal mechanic tools compared to having like them little the old cheap tool set. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can make it with that cheap tool set. Now, don't get me wrong, you know what you're doing.
You don't got to know what you're doing.
You get a wrong nigga, the mechanic tools, you talking about that big ass red box where you pull them drawers out and they got 2 out of 2 in that bit. Man, nigga nigga be lost in the
He don't
sauce.
know what to do with that
Nigga don't know what to do.
He
Nigga don't know what to do. You get to
with it.
put up them SSLs, API, Kramer, Eddie Kramers and stuff like that. And it's like people don't understand the sound that they actually looking for. You know what I mean?
So how you do your process of mixing? So you do EQing first? What you do? I start mine out EQ and then I might DS. How you start your process of mixing?
Well, what I learned in the past was no two vocals are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So what I learned to do is kind of relax myself and just listen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a song don't need nothing. It might just need you to cut the fader down.
Yeah.
A nigga be so ready for to use that compressor or so ready for to throw something on it, not realizing, man, just listen to the song and see what you got, because you might, like, for example, you might listen to a vocal and right when they say something in the middle is where you need to put the compressor in. So you need a multi-band compressor on it. So you can just do that one little spot. But a nigga put a whole RVox on it, a C4 on it, and you done killed all the dynamic range from the vocal. Because I do that a lot. I get a session.
I use RVox too though.
But like I tell people, it's like I was telling my homeboy right before you came, I was like, a vocal is like a steak. You already got the protein what you need. It's the salt and pepper was the plug-in. So if you don't know how to add just a
little bit,
add just a whoop and make it all come together. It tastes good, but most niggas don't do that. They'll throw the C4, the RVox, the ESO just because they seen somebody do it on YouTube. And I say, you know what I'm saying, once you learn how to use the plug-in, you can use them how you want to use them. Sometimes I might use the de-esser first. But most of the time, you know what I mean? Lately though, I go to the Fab Filter. You know something about Fab Filter?
I know Fab, I heard of them.
The Fab Filter Pro E Q3.
I forgot who made them.
And well, I don't know who make them, but it's Fab Filter.
Yeah, I got you.
And just that dynamic, you know, multi-band EQ, bro. You know what I mean? Like just going and saying that I don't want to go press the whole thing. I just can.
One spot.
It's something about that where you don't have to, you know, something because it keeps some of the vocal natural. And then come back behind him with the SSL EV2, because you know Waves came out with the EV2.
Yeah, I ain't see that. Okay.
Yeah, they got a new version of the SSL.
Okay, I ain't see it. Okay.
Yeah, that's with version 13.
Okay.
Man, you know what I mean? When you put the EV2 on it, man, you know how sometimes the plugins kind of kill. I don't know how much you into music, but
I
you know what I mean? Sometimes when like when you put a plug-in on a vocal, it'll kill the dynamic range of it because you're taking the peak reduction down too much. But when you put that new SSL on it, it keep the dynamic range on it.
Okay.
I go from the SSL to the 76, which is a FET compressor. You know what I mean? Because the FET compressor gonna catch the dynamic range more quicker. Then I go to the CLA2A because that's the optical compressor, which moves a little slower.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And then right after that, I hit it with the RVox. But everything I'm doing is just a sprinkle.
You ain't hitting it too much.
You know what I mean? But I'm losing dynamic range when I come to the RVox. I'm bringing it all the way up. And RVox got the gate on it. So I can, So just knowing how to just, you know what I'm saying, put that sauce on the man. I went to the studio the other day, man, this nigga had like 12 plugins on one vocal. C4, the ESA, the SSL.
I bet you just start taking them bitches off.
I would bypass the first thing Big Red said, man, bro, you brought back some of the dynamic range. I said, I know, because, I mean, really, you could just use the SSL. It's a channel strip. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be so used to looking at the EQ jumping around, they don't know how to use them buttons, high, mid. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
You can make that mix, but by doing it, you can mix it like that though.
Or you can just go to lead vocal and just go from there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, man, you know, do you plan on signing any artists to the label or bringing somebody
probably
in?
not right now. Probably not right now.
Not right now.
Once I just figure the game out, then I'm, bring somebody, because you don't want to bring nobody in. You don't know what the hell you doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like you haven't got a grip on it all the way?
No, not all the way.
Not all the way. Right.